What's up, my chatter boxes? I just have to get up on here and talk to you guys about some things that has been weighing heavy on my heart. As we all know, because I'm pretty sure none of us are living under rocks. So it's a lot of racism that's being brought to the forefront, and it's very disheartening to watch. And I just wanted, to get on here and kind of rant and say my piece on it. I know you guys do not come to my channel, for the deep stuff. And I apologize to anyone, that may not want to, listen to this, but you don't have to listen. I'm going to forewarn you guys. If you don't want to listen to a deep subject matter, don't listen to the video, because, as a black woman, I have to get on here and spread the word and, try to, encourage people to live, better and fight against bigotry. You know what I'm saying? That's my job. You know what I mean? That's our duty. You know what I mean? As a people, to, be able to, spread awareness, do our due diligence as, as a community. So, I know everyone is aware of the situation that took place in Minneapolis, and they killed the young man. Well, he wasn't a young man. He was in his 40s, but they killed him. They, meaning the police. And it was sickening to watch. Sickening to watch. We're in the year 2020, and we still have to deal with our black and brown people being murdered just for the mere being of just being black or brown. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes down to it, that's what it really is. They're on a killing spree of not even young, brown and black men. Period. Not even just men, because we've seen they're taking out our women as well. They're taking out our women as well. And like I see in the comments, and they are very right, they said that this shit has been going on. The only reason why it's being brought to the forefront is because we're now able to record it. So we're able to see it. But it's been going on. It's been going on. I don't understand how a human being can justify, especially in a manner that took place. The man was handcuffed at that particular point because the lie was that he was resisting arrest. Even if he was resisting arrest, once you guys were able to get him on that ground, y'all handcuffed him. Y'all already pat him down, so y'all knew he didn't have any weapons. He was no longer a threat. Just let that play in you guys' heads for a minute. Once he was subdued on that ground, they already knew he didn't have no weapons. The threat was eliminated. But yet and still, and to prove my point, that cop that was kneeling on his neck, he had his hands in his pocket the whole freaking time. So if you think for a minute he thought his life was in danger, that's all you got to do is look at the video. Because if my life was in danger, I'm having everything out in the open. All hands going to be on deck. Just in case I got to deck you, okay? The cop didn't have that. His hands was in his pocket, like, as to say, I got this. I got this. And then they tried to say that the guy was dead when he got to the hospital. No, he was dead on that ground. You actually seen the life leave him. You seen it. And that man, that cop, was looking down at his kill like he was a goddamn hunter. Yes, he was. So now all 4 officers that was involved were released. They were fired, but that's not good enough. We need convictions. And now they have corroborating video to corroborate what the bystander said, because the bystander said he wasn't resisting arrest, and now it's video corroborating that. I really don't, even though cops get away with a lot of shit, I don't really think that they're going to be able to get away with this one, only because as I'm, like, say if I was a juror, me watching that video, it's no doubt in my mind that was clear-cut murder. Clear-cut murder. No doubt in my mind. And then you see the other cop in front of the crowd all scared. You're scared. If you're scared, why do y'all scary asses take the job of being a police officer in these inner city communities if you're scared of the people? If you're scared of the people, don't take the fucking job. Because guess what? You're going to always come into interaction. You're going to always encounter people that's doing things that you have to, get involved with. And if you're scared of those particular people, don't go into those neighborhoods and police them. It's just that fucking serious. Is that easy? Get a job doing something else. Go to the fucking post office. Go to the IRS or something. Don't bring your scary asses in our neighborhood. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. I'm sorry. Don't do it. Yes, I'm raising my voice because I'm sorry. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is bigotry at an all-time high. We have the man in office. He's spewing out hatred rhetoric to his base, and these people are, being incited, being incited. They're causing, it's a lot of that rhetoric talk is making them act out and giving them the courage to be able to, come out in broad daylight. They not even coming up underneath their hoods. I mean, wearing their hoods no more. They exposing themselves in broad daylight. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel like they got a pass because this particular, person is, inciting that shit. And of course, the other side going to say, oh no, we're not doing that. We're not doing this. But I mean, come on. It's kind of like obvious, like what's going on, because people not, like I said, people not even hiding under their hoods anymore. They in broad daylight with the bullshit. Broad daylight with the bullshit. So you I don't know. Like I said, I hope these men, these animals, that's what they are. They aren't men. These animals with a badge. And then I hear a lot of people saying, oh, y'all can't say it's all cops. All cops aren't bad. And theoretically, you're right. But where are the cops at that aren't bad, that don't have this, mindset? Why aren't they stepping up and checking the bad apples? Why aren't they doing that? Why aren't they stepping up? You mean to tell me it was, cause they said 4 officers got fired. So you mean to tell me it was 3 other officers outside of the one who committed the murder, and no one grabbed that their partner or that officer and grabbed him off of that man? Because obviously that man couldn't breathe. You understand what I'm saying? No one could do that. So I'm calling out all good policemen, all good, like I said, all good policemen, men and women. Stand up. Help us fight this fight. If you see your fellow counterpart doing something that he or she shouldn't be doing, just based off being a bigot, stand up. Stand up. Report them to your superiors. Stop them in the act. Cause y'all gotta stop standing by this code, the blue. Because like y'all, everybody on this no snitching, no snitching. The cops need to, and they tell people, oh, the cops encourage people, tell what you know, say what you know. Well, y'all need to tell what y'all know when it comes to your fellow officers. It's the same thing. Y'all live by the same codes that these street guys live by. Y'all do. And it's not right. It's not right. Maybe some internal things need to happen. Maybe they need to dismantle the police union because they uphold a lot of this stuff. Or maybe some different, if they keep the union, maybe some different policies need to be brought up into play that the union cannot override. Because this shit is happening at an all-time high. Something got to happen. Something got to happen. Now, you would see that they protested out there in Minneapolis. I'm not saying that it's right. You know what I mean? It should be a peaceful way of dealing with situations. But people tired. People are tired. People are tired. The people that can affect change and, write different policies and do different things, y'all better hurry up and do it. Y'all better hurry up and do it. Because the writing is on the wall right now. We can see what's about to come down the pike. You know what I mean? Hurry up. We don't want to lose people on a battlefield that's on a battlefield of combat and bigotry. You understand what I'm saying? On either side, you don't want people to lose their lives. But y'all got to make some changes. This shit can't keep happening. Now, I'm not saying don't do your job. But y'all not really doing your jobs. It's like y'all coming out hunting people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, y'all gonna have to find another way. Or, the people that got all this fear in their heart for the, black and brown people, and they decide to take the job, maybe it's time for you to resign. Maybe. Because I wouldn't want to be that cop that's known for doing something like that. I wouldn't want to be that cop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't want to. And I definitely wouldn't want to be the person that stood by and allowed him to do it. I definitely wouldn't want to be that person either. Y'all gonna have to make a change. Y'all gonna have to make a change. People tired of dying by the hands of the cops. They tired. They tired. They tired. And apparently the store clerk called because they said that they thought he was trying to write a bad check. Okay. If y'all thought he was trying to write a bad check, why y'all just didn't tell him to leave the store? Decline the purchase. Because now we as a people have to be careful when we call the cops. Because then shit like this happened. I'm pretty sure that store clerk probably, me personally, if I was that store clerk, I would feel horrible. Not saying that store clerk feel any type way. Maybe they feel like they was just doing their job. Who knows? But me personally, I would feel horrible. And I know you didn't call for this man to lose his life, but that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? The mayor of Minneapolis got on there and said it was a horrible act, and it's despicable. It was despicable, and he was absolutely right. He was all choked up. He couldn't hold. You know what I mean? He looked like he wanted to cry. And if anybody watched that video and didn't feel anger, then you are part of the problem. You are part of the problem. And if you are one of those ones that can listen to my video and that didn't bother you, don't listen to my videos no more, because you're not welcome here. You're not welcome here. And this is not a black and white thing. This is good versus evil. That's all. It's good versus evil. That's it. I don't care what the color of your skin is if you a good person. This is simply good versus evil. Now, you can't even go into... Okay, so now we have the Central Park Karen situation. The lady was angry because a black guy asked her to leash her dog. Now, that's the rules of the park, that your dog should be on a leash. People have to keep in mind, everyone is not a pet lover. Everyone isn't comfortable around pets. So if the law of the park, the rules of the park is to have your dog on a leash, abide by the rules. If you don't want to abide by the rules, don't patronize the park. Period. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. So the gentleman asked the lady to leash her dog, and she flipped out. He started recording the interaction between the two. And she literally said, I'm going to call the cops and tell them that you're threatening me. Or, like, I'm in danger or some shit like that. Which was a lie. Then, in the process of all that, she getting so angry, she about to kill her own goddamn dog. She literally is about to kill the dog. The dog is, like, trying to turn around, wiggle around while she's holding his harness around his neck. Like, you have that much conviction to try to prove your point with this man. You willing to kill your own goddamn dog. So since then, they removed her dog from her house. And she was fired from her, I think it was like a money firm or a firm, something like that deal with, money. A brokerage or something like that. That she was fired. Now, the gentleman said that he didn't know if, she should have been fired, but he definitely believed that it was an act of racism. Sometimes I think we are, as a people, are too forgiving. We are too forgiving. No, she should have lost her job. Because I'm pretty sure she violated some code of conduct and ethics. She should have lost her job. But we've seen this story play out time and time again. People see what happens to these type of people that blow up on social media because of these acts, and they still do it. So, do y'all want the negative attention? Do y'all want the infamy? Or are y'all just that stupid? Y'all don't give a fuck. I don't know. I can't call it. One way or the other, I can't call it. So, she is since apologized and, all that. When we know it wasn't, that apology not real. Just like when you cry, them tears ain't real. Y'all can say them cries. Because don't nobody give a shit about them at this particular point. Don't nobody care about those cries. Then, not even 24 hours later, I come across a video of two black guys. They're in the gym inside of like a private building. And a white guy questioning them as to if they had a right to be there. Do y'all live in here? It's none of your freaking business if I live in this building. Do you live in here? Evidently, especially if you got to be buzzed in, or evidently I got a right to be in here. Who do these people think they are that they think they have a right to question someone? Now, I could see if they were in there doing some crap that they shouldn't have been doing, then maybe. But they were just in there exercising. That's none of your freaking business. It's none of your business. Evidently, they had a right to be there. They were there. That's the problem. People need to learn how to mind their goddamn business. Just like, don't nobody have a right to question you when you just minding your damn business, and you don't got a right to question anyone else when they minding they goddamn business. Come to find out, they had rented a space in the building because they had their office space was there. But they don't have to explain it to you because it's none of your goddamn business. It's like these people that think like that think they own the goddamn world. They act like they own the goddamn world. But then when tables are turned on them, now they want to play victim and things like that. We no longer taking that shit from y'all. We no longer allowing y'all to play victim. We no longer is sitting by and just letting it, y'all do this bullshit. And then we say, oh, okay, we forgive you. No. Y'all need to be held to the fire and accountable for your actions. So if that means firings from your employment, then so freaking be it. So freaking be it. Maybe y'all learn how to mind y'all goddamn business. Sickening. Then I go scrolling on a neighborhood talk page, and I come across this daggone tweet in reference to the George Floyd situation that I spoke about earlier in the video that happened in Minneapolis. So the man going to tweet, awesome, one less piece of shit in the world. Hope it didn't breathe. It was glorious to watch. This is the shit we dealing with, people. This is the shit we dealing with. Like, how, it's right there in front of your face. They not even hiding this shit no more. They just tweeting away, putting it on their Facebook, doing all that out in public. They know somebody's going to screenshot it and share it, and it's going to be shared multiple times. They don't give a freak. Okay? They don't care. They don't care. So we need to challenge our government now. They need to do something. Okay? We in the election year. You know what I mean? We need some need some change. We need some change. Diddy was right. Our vote is no longer free. It's no longer free. We need some change. Period. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, it's like people are putting people backs against the wall, and that's a dangerous situation. So I hope something can happen where though these things can be resolved in a peaceful, resolution, because it's getting to be a dog eat dog world out here. It's crazy. It is crazy. So that's all I have. I just wanted to get on here with my little rant. I appreciate all the support that everyone gives me. Like I said, if you on my channel, I need like-minded people on my channel. And that's people that stand up against bigotry. That's people that, stand up for what is right. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what our race is, religion, everything. Like, it shouldn't be this division. It shouldn't. So that's all I got for you guys. If you like the content, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to holler at your girl. Bye.